the fix for AI disruption also isn't retraining alone, right? So we talk a lot about that. Reskilling. I mean, we're going to be using our skills differently because of AI coming into the workplace. And so I think there's a whole conversation to be had about what that's going to look like. But it's just making sure that when AI doubles the productivity of the company, which we hear claims that that's happening in some organizations, and then 30,000 workers are let go as a result of that. Like those workers help build that company. And so how do they get a share of what was built? And that is what inclusive capitalism and sort of thinking about this AI transition really that's the heart of the matter. And I'll just take it one step further just to plant a seed, not to get into too much detail, but I we think about unemployment, for example. It's state level unemployment insurance, right? When you lose your job, you kind of tap into that. That's how you can sustain yourself until you find your next job. Well, we know that it's taking a lot of people are losing their jobs. We need to think about like how are we going to fund that going forward if we're going to see massive wave of labor people not being able to find jobs. It's going to take time to reskill and retrain them. How are they going to live? And so those funds, wealth funds and such could also be helpful there as states start to think about how do we need to reimagine unemployment insurance, basic income supports and things of that nature to help sustain people as we move through this transition.